inside joke.
Oh, okay.
Off the record,
Yeah.
press conference room.
From last year?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a little bit chaotic.
Off the record.
Yeah. All right. You want to start, Jeff?
Just 5 straight wins. Looks like Lucy's really kind of finding another gear. How happy with where you're at right now?
Well, I'm just so thankful. I'm happy, but I think first and foremost, I just always felt like, we were so close, and they're just such a great group, and I just felt like, just feel so thankful. God's blessed us with a good little streak here. They've worked so hard and they kept believing, but that doesn't guarantee you always things. And so now that they've got a few in a row, man, the locker room, just so happy for them. And I'm so happy for Lucy because, when she's playing free like that, then just so many things happen and it gives our team a lot of confidence. And, she just works so incredibly hard. I kind of have to pull her back. And, sometimes when it hasn't been going well, she wants to overload it, right? So just to have her had a pretty, heck of a good week, really. So I couldn't be just, happier and thankful all of it.
That lead was really forged in the third quarter, but it seemed like there were a lot of whistles on the defensive end for you guys. How did they maintain that momentum? It was an
oddly called game. And I just went to the bench one time and in the huddle I said, look, we are fouling too much. I said, so let's focus on what we can control. Some of them I'm not so sure of, but we can't keep stopping the clock and letting him shoot all these free throws. And I just we just talked about settling, everybody too, staff. And I think that they did do that. It just was, every game is just such a different story. And that was just a unique one to try to navigate. And not why we won or lost or fouled or didn't. Every game is a different story and you have to adjust. And it took us a while, but then I thought mentally we adjusted and went back to control the controllables. But, if you'd have told me all that foul trouble was the first quarter, it was like, whoa. And we were still going to come out of here with a win. So, yeah, that was crazy. But I think that third quarter, though, we were able to hold and then extend.
One byproduct of all the foul trouble was gave Ava an opportunity that she hasn't had for a while. She came through pretty well.
She did.
Tell us about her.
Well, that's what I think was so fun about this win, and life lessons. I think that's as coaches. I think that's why I got into it. And sometimes you have to really focus on, right? Even in adversity times, because that's the job. We get to teach and we get to be coaches, and I really think sports mimics life. So we had 3 pretty good post players when I shifted Hannah, right? So that's going to tighten up minutes for people. And Addie has been doing a great job. And so I stat everything in practice, and so you got to kind of go with that production. And so Ava is coming, and she's raw and young, and I just love everything about her. But what's been best for our team has kind of been that rotation. But you just tell them, stay with it. You never know. You never know when those fouls, they're kind of thinking, man, am I ever getting my shot? Do they believe in me? Yes, yes, yes. And then when they get it and they achieve it, even AJ got in and, held for a minute or so, which was great. And then Tegan Mulaney got her first charge. So that was very much celebrated in the locker room, which was really cute. So those are things that, when they're used to playing so many minutes in high school and then they play 8, it's hard for them to realize how great that 8 is. And I thought that's what was cool about tonight, is that they got their opportunities, which we told them that may come, not guarantee it, and then they were ready for the moment. I thought Tegan did some really nice things too. Her 3-point play was really big in that second quarter. I think she got that.
It just seems like you guys look like a more veteran team. Even the freshmen just look like they know what they're doing. It seems like people are in the right spots. Are you seeing that too?
Yeah, I really am. I thought tonight I looked out there and we had 4 freshmen in there for a while with all that foul trouble. And I thought Aaliyah did a really great job. She just didn't shoot as well. She usually shoots really well. Been a little cold lately. But man, if we get her back to, clipping on the offensive end. But I just, that's what we talked about best basketball in February. That's when you want to be playing it. And so far, we've been showing that. And I think it's the fact they showed up every day, even when it was really, really hard. and they're eager. Man, they all come in and watch film. They're all shooting extra. They just, they just really care for each other, I think, and they've always, kept the belief. So that's what I was happy about. Everybody got to be a piece of it, right?
To see a player wait her turn and get her first start in her home state and have the game that Taylor had tonight, how awesome was that to see?
So awesome. Because that kid, for so long, everybody, when she was younger, freshman, put on a little weight, get a little stronger. That's what I talked to her about coming into this summer. I said, look, you're more than just a shooter. I've seen you can defend. I mean, bigger players, they can capitalize. But she's done so much for us to run the offense. She defends pretty well, way better than what she used to. But then to come in and have that 5 for 8 type of shooting night in your home state, really thrilled for her because, she can shoot it, but I think people wanted to just kind of think, can she do it, not do it? And she answered tonight really, really beautifully, so I was happy for her.
What about Kylie's defense on Prince? She did so much damage against you last time. It just seemed like Kylie was everywhere.
Yep, Kylie is she's just our little defensive dynamo, right? She just handles the assignments, and we changed some things up how we want to do defensively. We do handling ball screens differently, and I think it takes both the posts and the guards with that. They both did that, I think, pretty well. I just want to put a little doubt in them using those screens. And then you got someone like Kylie who's on the ball on Prince really aggressively. I think it kind of got her on her heels and kind of turned the tables a little bit tonight. So that just is a strength, and you talked about that. We talked about her in the article you did, is she just gives so much that isn't always seen, right? But it is when you start to see the points the kid she's guarding. And it throws a little monkey wrench in there if everybody can help her be on the ball. So I thought she was great tonight defensively.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Yep.